Greetings, brothers and sisters. My name is Ross Farinaya Bengi, and today I will be talking to you all about the Scorpio man in love, the Scorpio man in a relationship. Now, the Scorpio sign is ruled by the planet Pluto, co-ruled by Mars. Scorpio is a fixed water sign by element, and Scorpio is all about death, transformation, and rebirth. So when you think about death, rebirth, in a sense of romantic, in the romantic sense, a Scorpio man can go through a lot of hardships, can go through a lot of heartbreaks, can go through a lot of transitions in the relationships, the ups and downs of the relationship. A Scorpio man, once he's in love, once he's locked in, he is a very devoted man. He is a very loyal man. He is a guy that would stick, by your side through ups and downs, through thick and thin. And he's a guy that once he has his eyes on you, it's pretty much, that's it. I'm just being honest. So for a Scorpio man, love, relationships, all of those, abstract nouns that mean the world to him. He's big on loyalty. He's big on partnership. He's looking for a partner who he can be strong with, that he can grow with, that he can experience life with on a intense soul level. This is a soul level energy. Now, before I go too much into depth on the Scorpio man, he is a fixed sign. So with most fixed signs, they can be loyal, they can be committed in a long-term relationship. When it come down to the Scorpio man, because this is fixed water, I would put my last dollar on, if I were to think about all of the fixed signs, the Scorpio energy would probably be the most loyal. And I know Scorpios get the rap of being, promiscuous and being players and, all of those interesting things. But again, which Scorpio are you meeting? Are you meeting an evolved or unevolved Scorpio? Have you proved yourself as far as being loyal, being trustworthy to the Scorpio, for the Scorpio to open up to you? These are a lot of questions, right? And so a lot of times when we're thinking about astrology and when we're thinking about different signs in love, we have to look at the element. We have to look at the planet that they come from. We have to look at the evolution of, the person that is festering, the archetype of, that sign. And we also have to look at their Venus, as far as in their chart. But when we're speaking about the Scorpio man sun sign, Scorpio man sun sign, he's going to have his eyes on you. He's going to be looking at you. He's going to be studying you. This man, when he asks questions, it's all about the truth. Whatever question he asks, he's really trying to get to the truth of it. If he asks, hey man, have you ever, been cheated on? Have you ever cheated? What he's really want to know is, do you cheat? You know what I mean? Hey, how's your relationship with your family? What he really want to know is, do you like family? Are you close with your family? And so a lot of times he's, always seeking the truth. 9 times out of 10, he's always trying to find the truth, find the soul connection between y'all, and see if you are genuine enough to get his style of love. Because his style of love, and any waterman's style of love, is pure. It's a universal love, right? And so when the Scorpio man in a relationship with him, you will find those Mars energy where he may, like that intensity or that static, again, on a lower octave. On a higher octave, this man may, be a transformative type of energy, even though we don't change people. And I want to repeat that. Scorpio man, you cannot change anyone, right? Scorpio woman, you cannot change anyone. Anybody who's watching this, you cannot change anyone. But with the Scorpio energy, it is a transformative energy. And if they're festering in a higher octave, then a lot of times they can have the type of energy to motivate people to want to be better, to want to transform into a greater version of themselves. And so a Scorpio has that type of energy. A Scorpio, when he's with you, you feel safe. You know that he would give his last. He would even give his life, put his life on the line for you. And so, and with the Scorpio man, We have to be mindful that he is a loving sign. He is a fixated sign. He is a sign that's pulling from the furthest planet from the Milky Way, which is Pluto, and also co-ruled by the most activated sign, or the most action-oriented war sign. And so you may feel distant with him, or depending on the evolution of the Scorpio and y'all connection, this may be the best relationship you ever had. This may be the most soulful, soul connection, soul driven relationship y'all had, or y'all have, or probably had before. And so the Scorpio man, he will be in your life once that stinger is in you. I mean, it's nothing you can really do. There's nothing you can do, man, but just to submit and be the greatest version you could be. And so, Scorpio man, I do want to wish y'all a happy birthday. Please, in relationships, give people time to prove, be patient enough to prove themselves, and have the patience to trust. Have the vulnerability to be open enough to trust. Now, I'm not saying trust everybody, because, a lot of people aren't good, but have those moments where you can be open and vulnerable if that person is a good person, genuinely, to trust the person. All right. So happy birthday to all of my Scorpio men. Happy belated birthday if you previously celebrated a birthday. And if you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe. Comment your birthdays down below. And let's continue to keep pushing this Scorpio season. Peace.